Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly RS update video. Now this week, we actually have a decent amount to cover, but first up, we're going to be talking about, and this is actually the first thing on the list too, is RuneScape is coming to Steam. This was announced last week, and it'll be on Steam, available on Steam, October 14th. Now, I know there were a lot of people who were worried about this when this got introduced. Just keep in mind, this is going to be nothing but good for RuneScape. Reason why I say that is because it's going to reach more people. Let's face it, Steam is a very big engine, very big deal. It's going to reach a lot more people this way. So we'll be seeing more players coming in. Some might stick around, some might not. It's hard to vary, but so there's that. There's more people coming in, which means the economy will actually get a little bit better because there's going to be more people buying and selling. So there's going to be items getting moved around more, and that's always good. But it's just, I don't know. The biggest thing to me is it's something that I don't know if Jagex really took a deep thought into or not. But with it being on Steam, there's going to be that heavy feedback of, I'm sure a lot of people have played Steam that watch this here, played Steam games. There's a lot of reviews, and there's negative and positive, of course, but Jagex is going to have to take a strong front whenever they see a lot of negative reviews to actually take them serious. Now, if there's something that is, kind of outside of their control, that's one thing. But if they start seeing a lot of negative reviews over one particular thing, they actually have to stop and ask themselves, how do we improve this? Now, how is that good for the players that have been around for a while? Well, simply just that. If they have to take it more serious, rather than having a small community, they're going to be going to a much larger community. So they have to take it a bit more serious if they want to flourish more. So do keep that kind of stuff in mind. Up next is the archaeology embargo is actually gone. From the newly revised date, it will be October 19th. So it's very close to it. So keep in mind, it is soon here. So you'll be able to get all your XP boosts and stuff like that put into archaeology very, very soon. The one special day is coming up where a special effect is actually going to be, having their special community event. So this year's one special day event will take place Friday, October 2nd. And if you hop into Solomon General's store, you can grab your free courier outfit, courier cape. And for the first time ever, they say these are going to be color customizable, so you can mix and match till our heart is content. And it does say, though, while we are there, bear in mind that all proceeds from Solomon General Store on the 2nd and 3rd will be donated to special effects. So it's actually a great time to go ahead and grab some stuff and be able to help out for a great cause. Don't forget, we have the Care Pack track currently going on. Also, don't forget about your Prime Gaming. If you do have Twitch, combine that and get yourself some free membership. It is 7 days, but hey, it's 7 days. Merch store update. There is, of course, the key rings, but there is the hit point skill cape key ring, and it actually has the trimmed and untrimmed versions. So do keep that in mind. There is still time to vote for the Golden Gnome Awards, so do check that out. And also, there was an email last week to some RS and OS RS players about feedback for the well, RuneScape, either version, the community in general as a whole, they wanted some feedback. If you didn't get it, it's a big deal. Try not to worry too much. JMod streams this week is the Tuesday, September 29th at 1600 game time, JMod Q&A. Wednesday, September 30th at 1600 game time, Carapack and Chill. Featured streamer is Dakota, and they are actually going live tonight, so 22 game time, which is 6 p.m., which means they already actually started. So he's going to be bossing with some friends and selected viewers. I'm not sure how they went about that, but they're embarking on an epic pet hunt and opening a minimum of 500 clue caskets. Creative Corner, we have a story mode series, which is from Jaxie's. Takes on the Burning Tower. A little known bit of lore focuses on the events prior to Rune Mysteries from Ariane's perspective. So that is actually very interesting. And we have another one for adventures. And this is the Tower of Life quest by the Rave Element. So it is adventures. So it's very interesting to see, where these people went with their stories. I'm very curious myself. However, this week on patch notes, we have up first the Lunar Spellbook, which is the improvements as the telekinetic grind spell will now grind Wyvern Bones. Fix an issue with the telekinetic grind would sometimes award the incorrect amount of total token XP for the secondary skill. Effigy Incubator improvements. Ironman will now gain bonus XP from Effigy Incubators reward stars rather than direct XP. Updated examine text for Effigy Incubator effigies to distinguish between those that give lamps and those that give stars. The Brooch of the Gods will now pull started effigies from your bank when you have effigies of the same type in your brooch or backpack. Added a warning when teleporting out of an active effigy incubator session. Enhanced materials, effigy casings, and unincubated effigies will now be traded to Vicentinus when leaving the area instead of being removed from players' backpacks. A short delay has been added to the Sins of the Father mini-quest to prevent players from clicking out of the dialogue box. Penguin Hide and Seek, the From Ardone with Love, and the Penguin's Adoption Agency achievements will now appear in the relevant completionist cape dropdowns. Carapack Track fixes an issue causing some players' clients to crash upon opening. The Carapack Track interface should now be fixed. Other improvements. When clicking on the main menu buttons, the context menu option will now be closed instead of open. Players are now able to make molten glass while using the Dorgish Cat Furnace. But wait, there's more achievement, and in the Way of the Warrior achievement path now accounts for players who don't have melee weapons equipped in Turiel's ability bar lesson. Players are now able to reclaim Shadow Gem Virtus items from Diango. The game now checks that your character is wearing the crystal armor set before applying the Harmonious Resonance. Familiar overrides are now reapplied when the player leaves the duel arena. God Statue Fanatics can now be defeated by reflecting damage using the Ray of Recoil. Fixes. Desert Pantheon buffs are now correctly persisting through game sessions. Corrected the description of Xanix's crossbow special attack. It no longer states incorrectly that the damage is increased when attacking enemies with an affinity to the gods. Safe cracking in Menaphos now correctly rewards players with reputation. Fix an issue where a treasure trail collection log progress was displayed on 2 lines rather than a single line. When a player is wearing the sign of the item protection, then if you die in the wilderness window will now display the correct number of items protected. Fix numerous visual issues with the disassembly window for tier 92 armors. Dismissing the Vinny and Blight bound Lasher pets will now play the correct animation. An issue with unlocking your emotions achievement that blocked players from claiming the medium rock area task area has been fixed. Lord Kadarn's more dialogue has been replaced with a more direct ask about the task system option that has been shuffled above the ask about something else topic. Fix an issue with players getting stuck between trees and birth rope. Don't worry, they said they got mod tempo on it. Hot fixes, lunar spells, the sifting soil to the screen station will no longer cause messages claiming you don't have enough runes. Care pack track players should now be able to pin the final track task to the activity tracker. And another care pack, players should now be able to pin activities such as achievements and skill targets to the activity tracker. But that is actually it for today's update, so do keep in mind of what is all to come. So that's it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.